Hey, everybody. Just had some thoughts about opportunities and opportunities that we have that sometimes we don't ever get again. Um, Years ago, I was very scheduled. I would go to the gym at, you know, 5, 5:20, meet some friends, work out for an hour, get home so I could change, shower, and get to work. I only had a very specific time, uh, about an hour, 40 minutes that I could get into the gym, work out, do my thing, get home. So we did this for years. I lived up north in Salt Lake area. And when we were working out, we got to know one fellow in particular. Well, we got to know a lot of people in the gym, but we could kind of figure out what people's activity levels were like. And one guy we noticed, he was an older guy, well, probably my age, but back then, probably in his later 40s, 50s. Anyway, we noticed he was there more for kind of the social. He'd go to the gym and talk a lot. So we gave him that nickname. We called him the talker. And so we knew as our group if we didn't want to get anything accomplished at the gym, we'd go and kind of hang out with this guy. He was there for a different reason, and we were very focused. And so we kind of avoided this guy like the plague, um, which is not good, but we were very focused, had our what we wanted to get done, and we'd leave. Well, I got to know just through kind of people talking that this guy was going through a very difficult divorce. Um, and like, well, I felt bad, but what can I do? Kind of thing. Very interesting. One day I was walking in the front door of the gym and I saw this guy kind of a couple of rows back on a treadmill. And I had this thought, you should go talk to him. And the first thing that I thought after that was, no, you can't do that. If you go do that, you'll miss your workout completely, uh, and the trip here will be wasted. Well, number one, that was a lie. I could have gone to talk to him and taken a few minutes and said, hey, 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to go work out now. Given any support I could have. Or, yeah, what's wrong with missing a workout if the Lord tells you to do something? I probably thought, well, I don't know if it's the Lord's voice. I don't know if it's my voice. It doesn't matter. It's one and the same. If it's persuading you to do something good, you go and do it. Unfortunately, at that point in my life, I didn't. I went upstairs and did my workout and went home. And then a few days later, I felt bad for that missed opportunity and went over and talked to him for 3 minutes. But I don't know, wasn't the same. Who knows what kind of position that guy was in at the time? Maybe he was praying for help, and I was supposed to be that answer. So it was a missed opportunity. Um, I feel bad for that. Hopefully, that'll never happen again. Um, don't miss out on those opportunities. There are scriptures that talk about that in Luke 10, chapter 10, verses 25 through 37, talks about the Good Samaritan. There were three people that were invited to help this guy that had been robbed and beat up, laying on the side of the road. Even though this is a story, this kind of stuff happens. But only one person took the time, sacrificed his time and money to help this guy and to serve him and to show that they were true disciples of Christ. You know, I had, I have a friend currently that I admire for a number of the qualities he has, but he's told me about a story of his dad. His dad was in bad shape the last 6 or 8 months of his life. Um, and he had dementia, so he would wander out of the house and tell his wife and my friend that he needed to go home. he'd say, "Dad, you're home." "Well, no, I'm not home. I need to go home." So he'd walk down the street. So one day he got in the car and let his dad go out on the street. He followed him for 2 or 3 blocks, and he was old and he was getting tired. And he said after a while he followed his dad without him knowing he was there. But all of a sudden he said he saw his dad stop on the sidewalk, kind of look around, and that's when my friend parked his car. And he said he went up to his dad and he said, um, "I need to go home." And it's funny that you just showed up because I think I'm ready to go home. So he took his dad home, but I mean, it was almost constant care for his dad. Matter of fact, he told me that during that last 6 or 8 months of his life, he would sleep on a sleeping pad at the foot of their bed, so that when his dad got up or had to get up to go to the bathroom, he would hear him and he would get up with him. Uh, he would help him get out of bed. He would help him get into the bathroom, um, and help him get back into bed. So because his mom was not able to do that, and he said it was a great service for him to be able to help his dad in the last few months of his life. He got much more out of what he ever gave to his dad. What a great opportunity it is to help people that are in a tough place, that need our help. I hope that I will never miss those opportunities ever going forward. I hope you will take advantage of those opportunities. Thanks.